The NBA typically finds success in the endeavors of its players, but there have been a few instances of bad behavior that are worth discussing. In actuality, the NBA's past is replete with awkward and humiliating incidents. Let's get to a few incidents. Isaiah Thomas's tenure as Knicks general manager and coach. In the NBA, this is the lowest a manager can go. For a while, Isaiah Thomas's tenure as the New York Knicks coach and general manager essentially decimated the team. He approached Anucha Brown Sanders, a former marketing executive with the Knicks, with unwanted sexual remarks and advances. Following a dismal 23-59 season in 2007-8 and the Knicks' forced payment of $11.6 million in damages, Thomas was ejected from the city. The walkout at the Pistons. The Chicago Bulls, led by Michael Jordan, was the opponent the Pistons faced in the Eastern Conference Finals in 1991. The Pistons had destroyed this club in 1988, 1989, and 1990. However, things were a little different in 1991. In 4 of the 7 games in the series, the Bulls defeated the Pistons handily. Even before the timer went off, the team's best players, Bill Laimbeer and Isaiah Thomas, staged a walkout and refused to shake hands with the Bulls. This had never happened in the NBA history. Allen Iverson stepped over Tyronn Lue. Iverson made a terrible ankle break before hitting a clutch shot over Tyronn Lue in the opening series game. Ty Lue staggered to the ground, showing the worst disrespect for other players as AI walked right over him. Draymond Green groin kick. One of the most contentious players the NBA has ever seen is Draymond Green. He has unquestionably played a crucial role in the Golden State Warriors' 4 championship victories in 2015, 2018, and 2022. However, Green is also well known for being extremely physical and for being notoriously hostile. Michael Jordan's shrug. There's a reason why Michael Jordan is regarded as the greatest of all time. In the NBA Finals of 1992, Jordan made 6 straight 3-pointers. Even Jordan was surprised by this, as he was a player who was not known to even try 3-pointers. However, the legend dismissed it with a casual shrug, as though to suggest that he could do it whenever he felt like it. Jordan scored 39 points in a game's conclusion. LeBron James's chase down block. LeBron James from the 2016 Cavaliers is back on the list. LeBron James chased down Andre Iguodala for a block in Game 7 of the Finals, with the shot clock running down and the series tied at 3-3. This was one of the game's pivotal moments, swinging the game in the Cavaliers' favor and creating NBA history as the first team to come back from a 3-1 deficit. James did this to a very senior Iguodala on a Warriors team that was having the greatest run in the history of the game, even though it might not sound as disrespectful as other things on this list. LeBron James schools Steph Curry. One of the greatest seasons the NBA has ever seen saw the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors reach the NBA Finals in 2016. With a record of 73-9, the Warriors concluded the year with the greatest run in league history, and it was nearly a given that the Warriors would win the championship, with the Cleveland Cavaliers advanced to the playoffs to play the Warriors. Magic Johnson's confession. Rumors of Magic Johnson's retirement surfaced early on November 7, 1991, but for what reason? Magic then disclosed that he had attained HIV. During his playing days, he had numerous sex relations with women, which is how he caught the disease. The NBA was hardest struck here, and they quickly noticed that both of these guys were sleazes. Rose gets a sub for the act. Derrick Rose had previously failed the ACT 3 times. It was discovered in 2008 that someone had helped him pass the SAT so he could attend Memphis and play for John Calipari. The Tigers' 2007-8 runner-up season was subsequently void by the NCAA after Memphis fell to Kansas in the title game. Greg Oden sends naughty pictures of himself. Not only Greg Oden's career been a complete bust thus far, and yeah, way worse than Kevin Durant's, but he also faced backlash in the summer of 2009 after photos of himself in his underwear appeared online. A miserable NBA career is only thing that might make the situation worse. Jason Williams' fatal mistake. When Jason Williams, then 34, was hanging out at his house with several pals in 2002, he shot Kostas Christofi, his limo driver. Williams claimed to be merely playing around with a rifle, but he nevertheless entered a guilty plea to aggravated assault last year. It clearly caused hostility and disgrace for everyone associated with the NBA, even though he wasn't playing at the time. Tim Hardaway bashes gays. When Tim Hardaway was questioned about it in 2007, John Amaechi, who competed in the NBA in 1995 to 2003, became the first NBA player, living or dead, to publicly acknowledge his homosexuality. I made it known that I detest homosexuals. I dislike being around gay people, and I don't like gay people. I detest homosexuals. It doesn't appeal to me. Neither the globe nor the US should contain it. This was his response, and it's possible that neither his reputation nor the NBA's perception of it will ever fully recover. Latrell Sprewell chokes his coach. Guard Latrell Sprewell of the Golden State Warriors was reported displeased on December 1, 1997 when coach PJ Carlesimo requested that he add more mustard to his passes. Following a brief dispute, Spree went on to choke his head coach for 10 to 15 seconds. Spree, who was never one to back down, threw back a couple of blows on Carlesimo. After deciding that the stunt was not amusing, the NBA suspended Sprewell for final 68 games of the 1997-98 campaign. Kobe Bryant's rape charge. Bryant was charged with sexual assault in Colorado by a 19-year-old hotel employee. The prosecution dropped all charges against him, even though he acknowledged having adulterous affairs with her, and the women declined to testify. Nevertheless, it was a moment that troubled the NBA and would trouble it in the years to come. Tim Donaghy scandal. The man on the left is the epitome of everything that has ever made the NBA seem bad. In addition to betting on the games he oversaw, Tim Donaghy provided mob figures with insider information. Although it was never established that he called the odds in his favor, the 13-year official was sacked and imprisoned for engaging in unlawful gambling. It's iconic that I put Michael Jordan on the back burner. That way, you have the new WOAT, the W standing for the worst in Donaghy, and the GOAT, greatest of all time, in his earnest on the right. That's all, guys. We have brought out some of the humiliating moments. Do subscribe to our channel for more information.